Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 50 of the Watford career mode here on FIFA 20. I think when I started this out, this is my first time I'm doing a career mode series. I didn't think I'd make it to 50 episodes. Obviously the series started off with me doing it kind of just post-com and no face cam or anything like that, but as kind of the FIFA 20 cycle has gone on and as I've kind of upgraded my setup and stuff, I'm glad to now be doing face cam for you guys, and I'm glad that we're in season 4, I think now, of this Watford career mode, and we've had some highlights. We've had winning the Europa League, we've had winning our first trophy, the EFL Cup last season, and hopefully we can have some more highs this season. But in today's episode, we carry on our defence of the EFL Cup against Fulham, and we also play Valencia again in the return leg, or the second leg, or the reverse fixture, let's say, whatever you want to call it, in the Champions League. And I think we can pretty much maybe even secure our passage through to the knockout stages with a win against Valencia. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that episode. But enough waffling, let's jump into this first game against Fulham. So we've got a rainy evening here away at Fulham, I think it is. Obviously it's the EFL Cup, so I've made a number of changes. I think, yeah, Fulham are in the Premier League. So I don't know whether they would have made a number of changes too, as they're probably going to be trying to get Premier League safety. But I think I've got enough quality in the team to win this game. And we've got, as we see, Kasper Dolberg there, who plays a bit of a risky pass. Back to Minamino. Oh, he gets blocked by the centre-back. Great play there between Sinclair and Minamino. I kind of want to play Minamino a bit more, but have struggled to kind of find the game time for him, really. So games like this are going to be super important for him. An early goal would be big here, because I think Fulham might sit back. Oh, great run from Minamino. Can he finish? Oh, what a save! That was a fantastic ball into him. I think it was by Bukayo Saka. And Minamino's got to be scoring there. Oh, is that Ryan Brewster? Is he offside? Well, it doesn't look like it, but it was a great header back in by, I'm not sure who it was. Maybe it was Soyuncu. No, I don't know who it was, but look at that great little finish on the turn. It was a volley there by Ryan Brewster. Look at that. That's a, I would say a great finish, a realistic finish, but yeah, I'm not sure how you would bend and contort your foot like that, but I won't complain. It's 1-0. Exactly what we needed to get on the front foot. This Fulham team looked a bit ropey defensively, so hopefully there's some more goals in this game for us. And there it is, the half-time whistle. After that first goal, we've been a bit sloppy, like maybe trying to force it too much. But Fulham really haven't caused much other than that one chance that you saw earlier. So we'll take that 1-0 at half-time. Hopefully we show a bit more composure, maybe a couple of changes to bring in a few more experienced players over the course of the second half, just to control the game a bit. But can't really complain too much. 1-0 up at half-time, exactly the position I'd want to be in. Oh, has that gone in? I thought that went miles over. That's why I went quiet. But yo, Sinclair, who we bought in today, hasn't really had a featured all this season, scores a great goal. That was great play. A great play by us. Minamino laying it back to him. I think it took a bit of a deflection. Yeah, it must have done, which is why it looped over the goalkeeper. Maybe see it better from this angle. Or did it? I don't know. It was a strange one, but it looped in, went in at the near post. And great to see him get a goal. Hasn't played much. So great to see him get a goal when he can. Minamino making a run in between the lines there. They're getting nowhere near him. And we'll give it to Ryan Brewster. Well, he's the youngster. He needs the goals. And you can tell this Fulham defence now is rattled as Ryan Brewster goes and makes it 3-0. Got to thank Minamino for that. He did all the work. Breezed past his men and had his choice of whether he wanted to give it to Brewster or Saka. Gave it to Brewster for his second goal of the game. And with that, he departs as well as Sinclair. And I think it was Billy Gilmore. Yeah, Billy Gilmore, who I took off as well. And hopefully with a few fresh legs now, we can just see off the last 10 minutes of this game. Maybe score another one if we're lucky. And there we go. There it is. The full-time whistle. An easy game in the end to make it 3-0. Great performance from us. Great performance by the team. I think Minamino was the man of the match. He probably should have scored himself, but he did set up that one for Rhian Brewster. Great to see him get some goals. Jerome Sinclair as well getting the other goal. And we proceed as we go on and defend this EFL Championship of ours. So here we go, guys, for the second episode, or second game of this episode. What am I saying? And it's against West Ham. Obviously, they've got Ismaila Sarr. We know our feelings towards him. A great player for us, but a player that ultimately decided that he thought he could do better away from Watford. And I think he's been proven wrong. So we've got to show him what we mean. We've got to show him we mean business. And pick up another 3 points. I think we are still in 5th position as we go into this game. So we need to keep winning to make sure we keep up this pressure on the top 4. Is this Ismaila Sarr here tries to break our hearts early on in the game. And Serge Gnabry with a beautiful flick. Good save, yo. They broke us apart there. What? Has he given a penalty? I went to slide in to block the shot. He's already taken the shot, yo. Ismaila Sarr's foot did some madness. That's not a penalty. He took the shot. Oh, and Allaire dinks it in the other corner. I can't believe he's given a red card for that. The shot was already taken. The keeper had saved it. It was just a block attempt that came in too late. Oh, that's really annoying. Well, we're going to have to reevaluate and maybe shuffle the pack a little bit here as we go 1-0 behind to this West Ham team, and we've gone down to 10 men. So instead of maybe bringing on Soyuncu at centre-back, what I've actually decided to do is bring on Calvin Phillips in the centre-back position. And the reason I've done that is because I've had to kind of condense the team and basically play without a striker so that I could put Iñaki Williams in as the kind of attacking midfielder where Ziyech will normally play, but there is a half-time whistle, and I just think having Calvin Phillips at the back might help move the ball and play the ball into midfield quicker. I might prove to be wrong, but hey, I'm going to go with it anyway. And I still can't believe that was a red card. It was not a red card. He'd already taken a shot, and it's going to be very difficult for us now to get back into this game. We're going to have to work our socks off and hope for a bit of magic from someone. Oh. How? Come on! We've got to make better of passes like that when we get the opportunity to, because they're going to punish us. Oh. So was that Chalobah there? Yo, it looks like all the centre mids that have played against us over the past couple of episodes have wanted to come back and haunt us. We had, what did we have? Guendouzi in the last episode, right? Oh, they're just closing down Iñaki Williams as we enter the last couple of minutes of this game. I've gone attacking. Ruben Diaz has decided to go up front. And things just aren't working. We're not catching those breaks. This would have been a very good game, I think, had it been 11 versus 11. But the referee decided to spoil it. And unfortunately for us, it looks like it's going to be a defeat. Unless something crazy happens here with Max Aarons in the last minute. Into Gnabry. Can he finish? Oh, no! Oh, he hits the ball and it comes back to Iñaki Williams. And he makes it 1-1. In the last minute. Yo, Max Aarons with that burst of energy right at the end of the game. Back into Gnabry. He should have finished it. It was a fantastic save. But fortunately for us, it fell back to Iñaki Williams. You couldn't write a story any different to that. What a finish to the game. I'd just taken him off, by the way, as well. Just taken him off. Because I wanted to rest him up for the game against Valencia. But he goes and gets a huge goal. And he comes off. Minamino comes on with literally nothing else left to play. It should be the final whistle any moment now. And there it is. 1-1. Come on. That is a result. I will take that. That's true grit and determination that got us that result. After unjustly having that red card in the first half. It was a great result. Great last-minute goal there from Iñaki Williams to make it 1-1. And I'll take that. It was a very tough game, but I'll take it 1-1. So it's another wet, windy and horrible evening here in North London as we take on Valencia after Valverde's fantastic goal in the last episode to make it 2-1. I'm sure they'll be hurting from that because they played pretty well. Their defence is very average, but they've got some decent attackers and they definitely caused us some problems. And we'll probably be a little bit shattered from the last game when we had to play with 10 men. So all the recipe for a great game. Let's see how it pans out. Oh, Ziyech. Oh, he chips the ball and it's in off the crossbar. I wanted to dink it, but then because it was with his right foot, I think it all got a bit confused because his weak foot isn't very good. As he goes and headbutts the corner flag. And yeah, definitely over the line. Goal decision system. Well, actually, doesn't look like it's all over the line, but hey. It definitely doesn't look like goal to me, but I think it bounced over anyway. So I don't think it bounced over anyway, right? So it wasn't a problem. And we make it 1-0. We talked about their frailties in defence at the beginning of this game. And we've exploited them once again with a nice little bit of play in between Iñaki Williams and Hakim Ziyech. And hopefully this time we can keep the lead and shut them out. Oh! Iñaki, square the ball into Ziyech and we make it 2-0. We broke up the pitch. Valverde, Williams and Ziyech. And there we go. Look at this. Oh, we got a bit lucky. Definitely got a bit lucky with that rebound. But then Iñaki Williams had the pace to get there in front of the goalkeeper. And it's 2-0 this time. It's not what happened in the reverse game. They got back into the game very quickly. But hopefully now, this second goal will calm things down for us. And we can just pick them off on the break for the remaining part of the game. And there it is, the half-time whistle. 2-0, light work. Valencia, what you got for me? Nothing. Nothing. And yeah, been a very good performance. Could have easily been more than 2. We nearly broke away. We're like 1 pass away from breaking them again. And they haven't really caused any problems attacking-wise. So hopefully we can wrap this game up nicely in the second half. Maybe even rest a few players. We've got Leicester next up in the Premier League. So yeah, hopefully we can do that and we don't get any more problems here in the second half. Oh, Ziyech and Iñaki Williams working hard there to pick the ball into Ziyech. We sweat it. We don't care. We're all about the goals. And great pressing from Iñaki Williams and Ziyech there, pinching the ball back. And then there was nothing the Valencia defence could do after that. And 3-0, easy, light work. Look at that. Outside of the foot pass. And there we go, 3-0, game over. Oh, into Kessie. And there's no let up from us. As Kessie goes and makes it 4. Again, it was pinched by Leon Bailey. Look at that. Kessie dropped off his defender and smashed it in with his left foot. And this is turning into a night to forget for Valencia. Oh, they play well. Yeah, fair play to them. They knock the ball around well. Maybe I've switched off a bit. I think I have switched off a bit. As Jordi Escobar, not sure who he is, makes it 4-1, but we don't get a clean sheet. It's a little bit frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. And there we go. There it is, the full-time whistle. 4-1 victory. Yeah, we've beaten them, what is it, like 6-2 over the course of the 2 games. And there you can see, I'm not sure whether you can hear the commentary, but we have made it through to the knockout stages in our debut in the Champions League. We didn't have the hardest group. We didn't have the easiest group either. As we proceed from this group. Maybe we can rest a few players as well for the remaining games against Inter and Lokomotiv Moscow. That would be good. So we can move some focus onto the Premier League and the EFL Cup as well. But great performance from the boys. And yeah, well, I guess we'll have some more fun in the knockout stages, extend our European journey for this season. So that's it for this episode, guys. As you can see here from the Premier League table, it is very, very tight. There is 2 points between 3rd position and 7th position where we sit. We're just down there because I don't think we've, as you can see, we haven't scored as many goals as some of those other teams, and we've conceded probably a few more. But United, West Ham, Chelsea, City, we're there with the big boys. Spurs and Liverpool kind of got a bit of a gap, but a couple of losses from them, and they could easily drop back in to that race as well. So everything's very, very tight. And even though we're not in the top 4 now, I'm not kind of discouraged too much, because a couple of bad results, some of those teams, the games we play against them will be huge. That's why that draw against West Ham was an absolutely huge result for us. So hopefully in the next episode we can carry on that kind of journey upwards. We've got Leicester as our first game, which will be a tough game nevertheless, and hopefully some teams up above us drop some points. So make sure you guys are tuned in for that. But that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you on the next one.